All right. Sonic Q Morning Show backstage right now at the Masonic here in the city with, of course, a fabulous SiR right here sitting down with us one time for the Holiday House of Soul 2019. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Good. First thing he sits down and says is, yo, welcome me home.
Right.
Not from the Bay, but loves the Bay.
I always had love for the Bay.
Yeah.
I make the drive all the time.
California love, right?
Come on, man.
Guy, right?
You already know, yep.
Man, so I'm going to just say this. I've actually been a fan for a long time, man. I'm
going
to tell you,
bro.
I'm not going to get too much into it, but Canvas made for a lot of good nights.
Hey,
so
that's
I
right.
appreciate
That's
your
right.
work, man.
I like to think I speak for the greater good of men sometimes. You know what I mean? I got a lot of homies that, reach back and say thank you for songs that I've written. And, I wasn't trying to do that at first, but once I was conscious about it, I definitely made the extra effort to speak wisely and help, kind of navigate you in the right direction. Yeah, man. Hey, thank you, brother.
I mean, shoot, you put the arrow down, you know what I'm saying? It was all good. Now, I do like the new project that you had out right now that is Chasing Summer, right?
That's correct.
So we got the Hair Down joint going crazy on the radio. Man. How's everything going with TDE, man? I mean, it seems like every year y'all got somebody new coming out, taking over the game. Like it was,
Man, it's love. It doesn't really feel like crazy to me because of the system that we're in. You know what I mean? It just feels like the system is working.
Yeah.
And that, has a lot to do with Top and our management and our team knowing who to look for, what to look for, and knowing how to nurture a gift. You know what I mean? I definitely didn't come into TD as confident as I am now, but I had a lot of guidance and a lot of help to get to the position I'm in now. So I'm very thankful for my team. And I'm excited about everything else that's coming up. Reason has been killing the game, man. He just dropped a new song called Flick It Up with Ab Soul. Zakari's working on new music as well. Lance Skywalker's on tour. I know SZA's been working and, all of the powers that be have been working. So, we're definitely excited about 2020, man. We got a lot of good things coming up.
That's what's up. What's up.
Do you think that your music, because how long have you been writing songs?
I've been writing songs for 12 years now, about 12 years.
And how long have you been married?
10.
Okay. So do you feel like your music has changed from the time that you were single? Because you were obviously in that relationship before you got married. So, because you said you were helping men navigate through, this poor man right here needs you to write songs forever. I don't know when this gonna change, but if it can help him moving forward, then please don't ever stop. But marriage does absolutely affect how you look at love and how you look at women and how you look at nurturing each other and different things.
No, it does, but I try not to sacrifice my art for my marriage. I try to separate the two.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I try to be as honest as possible with my artistry as I can, even if I'm pulling from other people's experiences or my own experiences from the past. You know what I mean? I'm going to say what I need to say to get the point across. So it might not make sense for my situation. And I know a lot of people hear some of these songs and they're like,
what he going through?
Yeah,
Right.
what are you talking about?
Right.
But a lot of times it's just me trying to express myself. You know what I mean? I fantasize. I have all kind of wild thoughts, and sometimes they come out of my music. Yeah. And people might assume certain things and think certain things, but I love my wife, and I know she'll cut me. So,
As long as you know that.
You know what I mean? I'm definitely speaking vicariously for other people. But don't sacrifice my art. I learned that from an OG. He said, "Don't sacrifice for anybody." You know what I mean? Holding back is only going to show. People are going to notice that you're not giving 100%. It's easy to tell.
I want to take the spotlight off of you, but you were just talking with Biz over here about your brother and everything that he's got going on.
Oh, man, shout out to D-Smoke, man. What's up, boy? You good?
Won a competition, but you were saying he plays all kinds of instruments, speaks Spanish, all this.
He plays drums. He plays a little guitar. He plays keys. He speaks Spanish. He was actually a Spanish teacher in LAUSD, Inglewood, IUSD. And UCLA alumni. He's the best of us. He's the cream of the crop, man. And I think Rhythm and Flow was the perfect way for him to showcase his abilities and to really just broadcast to the world that it's more than just, R&B singing, and you know what I mean? It's a lot to us. There's so many layers to our family, and there's so much we can do. And I'm just happy for him. I can't even lie to you guys. It feels good, you know what I mean, just having him step into the forefront because it takes so much pressure off of me, being who I am. I'm never really asked to be the artist type. It's not the type of person I am. You know what I mean? I'm definitely embracing my role, but I feel like he was made for this, and you know what I mean? It makes it easier for me to just be creative. That's all I really ever want to be is creative. I don't want to be in the music videos dancing, and you know what I mean? It's not my goal.
Right.
The end goal is to just create, art and make it as me as possible. And same with him. You know what I mean? He asked me when we first started talking about him going on the show at all. He was like, "Do you think this is worth it, or is it going to be corny?" I was like, "What do you got to lose?" That was the answer.
Right. It's good exposure.
At this point, you know what I mean? It's a great way for you to just showcase your talent, and from the first week he pulled up, he was like, "Yeah, this is cool. We having a good time." Second week, he's like, "Man, they eliminated 16 people." And then third week, he's like, "Man, we're down to the final 8." And then fourth week, he's like, "Yo, man,
right, it's getting tight."
Yeah, it's getting tight. Yeah. So, we just kind of, saw his energy shift into like so much positivity, and he was prepared at every stop, and you know what I mean, just kept getting better and kept impressing the judges. And he represented us, properly, man. I'm so proud of him. I'm his little brother, by the way, and I'm just extremely proud of him, man, and just excited to see what's going to come of this. You know what I mean? He's dropping a project soon, another project. He dropped one as soon as he won, and as soon as it was announced, and he already has another one on the way.
Oh, wow.
I'm on that project, and I'm excited for the world to hear that stuff and start to see us work together more.
That's dope. That you guys don't compete, that you're just supporting each other,
man,
and trying to let everybody shine.
There's 4 of us, and 3 of us are all like a year apart, so we're way too close for that. You know what I mean?
Good.
We don't even I haven't gotten into a fight with Daniel since high school, I think. Like, we don't argue. If we have an issue, we'll talk. You know what I mean? We had disagreements, but we don't raise our voice at each other. We're that close. You know what I mean? And we already know, how to push each other's buttons. So we stay away from that. We don't do that anymore. And we're very protective of each other. Yeah. We love each other very much. And when you see us together, you see that. You know what I mean? And that's my boy, man. That's my boy. I love Smoke, man. Shout out to you, Smoke, man.
Doing it. We see you. You still have both your parents?
Yes.
What does the holidays look like for SiR and the close, tight family?
Man.
What's a table look like? What's on the table?
What's
mom
do?
putting
There's
down?
like 40 of us. Cause it's not
y'all deep,
it's
bro.
not just, it's
Everybody
not
bringing
just,
plates.
It's my cousins, it's my uncles, it's, you know what I mean, all my nieces and nephews and things like that.
Beautiful, though.
So, it's love, man. It's always been that way, too. I can't remember a holiday where we were, like, by ourselves or anything like that unless we were working or something like that. And even then, we get on the phone to call or to FaceTime and do something, you know what I mean? So, it's always been love, you know what I mean? So, Thanksgiving this year was crazy. It was real fun. We brought 2 big old trays of banana pudding in the house, and they were gone before we left.
2. I'm just gonna come over here and brag and not bring that.
Right.
Hey, man, we're going to make a tray for the last show in L.A. if y'all want to stop by and get a little taste of the banana pudding. It's my grandma's special recipe.
I ain't driving to L.A.
See, I was just talking about making the drive. I'm the only one that likes to make the drive.
Hey, man, you might be right. I've only done it once, and I've been in the Bay Area.
It's not that bad, man. You got to take the scenic route one time. That'll change your life.
Which way is that?
The 101. Yeah.
Hell no. I'll hop on 5 quick, bruh. I'd have done that.
No.
I love you for doing it, though.
Yeah. No, I love the scenic route. I definitely love the scenic route.
I love it.
Man, well, that's what's up, man. I know I'm just excited to have you up here, excited to see you getting on the stage tonight, man, and doing your thing, you feel me? Keep making great music,
Absolutely.
man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Y'all can't, man. It's just, like I said, from Schoolboy to SZA,
Yeah,
of course, to
solid.
Kendrick. Yeah, y'all
solid.
Keep churning out hits, man, and keep doing that great work.
It's beautiful.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for your time, guys.
Sure.
I'll be looking for the Bay Area tattoo on the other hand, since you love us so much. I see it in Inglewood.
We need the Bay Bridge on the wrist.
You're right.
Hey, what's crazy about this tattoo? I got this in Tokyo, man, and everybody was supposed to get a tattoo that day, but they ditched me.
They
and
bailed.
I ended up going by myself. I caught a taxi to a closed tattoo shop. The tattoo artist was sitting there like eating rice with his wife and kid and stuff like that, and he came out and was like, "Okay, I'll do it real quick."
Oh, man.
Took 20 minutes, man, but it's one of my favorite tattoos, man. Be honest.
Tell your brother he needed one too. I saw him and OG getting to that stare down. Snoop hit him off with the "Where you from?" Cuz.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
But he ain't fold though.
I didn't watch it.
He gave him a look right back. So you know what I'm saying? He held strong.
Yeah, man. Much respect. Much shout out to Snoop Dogg, man.
Yeah. SiR, man, Holiday House of Soul 2019. It's a beautiful thing out here in the city.